Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is another scribble reading for whenever it's found you, especially if you've never seen me before in your life. This is especially meant for you at this time to listen to. My words aren't working. You know what I'm trying to say though. When something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and also please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me doing that, so block, report or ignore, but just know it's not me. Let's go on with reading. It is a scribble reading, I don't know if I said that, but I'm basically scribbling on a piece of paper and seeing what channels through, what I can ramble about, what you're meant to hear. Ooh, I just got you're breaking out of the mould. You're breaking out of a mould, you're breaking out of what you're expected to do. And that's easier said than done, so it's taking a lot of strength. So I don't know why I'm just feeling like a lot of you aren't acknowledging your own strength as much as you could, because it's taking a lot for you to break free of what others expect you to do, how others expect you to act, what others expect you to say. And so when you're breaking free of that and going your own way, you're going to be very much, I think, very proud of yourself when you realise as well, like, even though it's a hard thing to break out of what you're expected to do and do what you want to do instead, it pays off. It pays off so much, but it's just having the courage to, like, make that initial jump out of the mould that you're just expected to fit into so naturally. There's a, like, who you actually are is so much more unique and valuable than fitting into the mold that makes others happy, comfortable and at ease. It's not your job to bring other people ease. You're allowed to cause a stir up. You're allowed to cause change or upset the narrative that other people have in their minds about you. It sometimes can be a little bit disturbing to certain people when they've made up their mind that you're a terrible person, or that you're this type of person, or that you're this. When you break out of, actually, I'm none of those things. I'm not this thing or this thing. I'm something else entirely. Is quite not very comfortable, especially to those that have a set mind that there's only this type of person or this type of person. And so when you're none and you don't fit into what you're expected, that is uncomfortable, because their whole way of seeing people, of reading people, of understanding people is then, like, completely irrelevant when they realise, oh, none of this actually makes sense. Like, they're realising, I don't know, it kind of feels as if a lot of you, it's taken, you have caused a, actually feels like one person in particular, the way that I've been talking about it, you've caused one person in particular a tower moment, or a life-changing change of perspective on the world, or on people in the world, of, oh, maybe people aren't always what I think they are. Maybe people aren't always what I originally deemed them to be, or who I originally had decided they were. And I know it sounds like really elementary stuff that most of us know, but there are people in this world that think they are right about you without actually having gotten to know you. They think they know you better than you know you, and I just think there's a beautiful, beautiful awakening. I don't know why I'm getting a slap in the face. You've given someone a bit of a slap in the face, or an awakening of, ooh, no, I'm so sure that you were this type of person. There's no way you're not. I actually scribbled a ladybug, and I don't know what those represent, but I'm very curious to find out. If you know, let me know. If you know, let me know. But I think actually they're very lucky. Very, very lucky to get a ladybug land on you. not sure what I just scribbled. It kind of looks like a fire. Like a bonfire kind of thing. Or a lotus flower. Very similar things, not really. Lotus flower is all about rebirth and renewal. It is looking more and more like a lotus flower now. A lotus flower is all about rebirth and renewal. So a lot of you, there's like a... I think other people are perceiving you to have had a rebirth recently, and in reality, you're actually revealing yourself. So people are, because I'm just seeing this lotus flower kind of open up, and people are thinking, oh, you've transformed, or you've had a glow up, or what have you done differently, or you've really become comfortable in your own skin, and you're like, no, I always was, I'm feeling like showing up more. I'm feeling like showing you who I really am, showing you my true colours. I've always been this person. I just didn't think you fully deserved to see it. I didn't know if you were worth receiving this version of me, or if you only got the free trial, you know, that type of energy. A lot of you definitely feels you're not actually doing anything different apart from showing yourself more, whatever that means. I don't know why that's coming through. Gosh, this is a really strange scribble. There's something about your energy making someone nervous around you, and it kind of, it's beyond, it's not like, oh, you intimidate someone. That would be an understatement. You're fully making someone nervous, and I think it's because of the fact that you're revealing your true colours, and they didn't see that. And they usually see people, or they used to. I don't know what this is about. I think it's like a boss energy. Some of you, there's like a co-worker or like someone that's in charge sort of energy. It's emperor kind of energy. So a boss or a father figure or someone that assumed they were more in power than you were, whether it's because of being your boss or being your elder. Whatever it is, it kind of feels like someone that just assumed without a question of a doubt they knew more than you, they were wiser than you, they were smarter than you, they were more skilled, more hardworking, more perseverant than you. And there's something where you're now actually beginning, someone's going, oh, I need to lock in a bit harder, or I need to just not look at what you're up to because you're making me nervous, because you're actually doing everything you said you were going to do. Or something like that, right? Like, you do what you say you're going to do, you stick to it. And a lot of people can talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And that's exactly why they talk the talk. It's because they're like, oh, I'll just tell you about it. I don't actually have any intention of doing it. But just imagine how cool it would be if I did that. And there's something now where you're the opposite and you walk the walk and then talk about it after. Or don't even bother talking about it, you get on to the next project and walk that walk as well. You're not fussed on sitting around talking about doing something, you'd rather show people. I kind of get this energy also, those of you that have recently left partners. I say recently, it might just be someone that's still lingering in your energy or mind that you like you're trying to let go of. I was going to say should have let go of, but should have, would have, could have. It doesn't matter. It's like there's a feeling here of they're lingering in your mind, or you might be in limerence over someone, and there's something saying, remember who you are, because you walk the walk, and this person that you're in limerence over may have said a lot of things and done none of them, and so it's something guiding you to kind of rest assured that you are a lot more valuable and deserving than you realise, and what you deserve is someone that walks the walk as well, just as you do, that fights as hard for the things they want, that does what they want to do and makes things happen rather than just talking about it and saying good things and saying things that sound nice. It's so common nowadays, unfortunately. That's why a lot of these readings resonate with a lot more people than I mean them to, because it's a lot more common, where people don't actually want to put in the effort required. But the thing is, if people would put in the effort they required, then, you know, like and it's not that hard to show up and not, I don't know how to put it, not flake out is the best way to put it. If people put in the same effort to go after the things they want and work for what they want in this world, whether it's in love, career, whatever it may be, the payoff would be so like rewarding, if that makes sense. We value the things that we've put in the effort to receive. We're the most proud of the awards where we go, oh my gosh, I practiced, I trained 2 years doing gymnastics to then do this, to then receive this, like whatever it may be. Gymnastics might be significant, but it's like you much more appreciate the things that you've earned and put work into. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people have now switched into this mindset currently of just going, I want this or I want that person. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of effort, it's too hard. It's too hard, I can't do it. It's not worth it. But it's like the thing that makes it worth it, the thing that makes it most valuable is the opposite. It's the fact that you put in so much time that you get to look back and go, oh my gosh, I wanted this so badly, I made it happen, I got it. And I feel like a lot of you, this is around love and dating, of you're the type of person, like I'm saying, that would put in the effort, but would receive nothing in return. Would receive nothing at all. Breadcrumbs, right? Breadcrumbs. And so it's something telling you to remember your value, because you deserve a whole loaf of bread. You don't deserve breadcrumbs at all. You deserve the whole loaf of bread, a basket of bread, because that's what you do for others. You go above and beyond and you put in the work. So if someone isn't doing the bare minimum and you're making excuses and kind of questioning, and if you're feeling in confusion and you're like, oh, I want to get a love reading, can you give me a personal reading, Christy, about this guy, this girl, whatever it may be, if they've left you in the confusing state where you need a reading about it, write them off. Write them off until they show up to you and go, oh, whoops, oh, maybe I should have been more clear. And then they put in the work, and if they don't, write them off. That's general, that isn't a specific reading, but if it resonated with you, if you're upset about what I just said, maybe it hit, maybe there was a truth in it, okay? It just seems as if there is something coming in for you that will be clear, that will, and you're worthy of it, and you deserve this, that puts in the same effort and values you and wants to build something regardless of how hard it's going to be, because the outcome will be rewarding. The outcome is rewarding enough to get to say, look, we both tried and we both persevered and we both came together and we both stayed together. And if this is about career, the same situation of you get to go, look, this was really like not likely that this would turn out successful in my favour, but I still continued to persevere and work for it. And that's what's made it all the more rewarding. I don't know, this reading's took a turn. My nose is suddenly sniffly. It's only when I record these videos. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what goes on. It's so strange. I'm gonna make this short and sweet and end it here. Alright, I'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.